Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Mario here, and I'm Sonic the Hedgehog here. We're back from the Maxi Toys. And welcome back to more Let's Play of The Simpsons Road Rage for the Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox, and including the Game Boy Advance version as well. So, yeah, last time we actually did Snake's playthrough, despite the fact that at the end that the game somehow crashed onto my Nintendo Wii console. But, hey, at least we actually did clean it as much as I can, and it's perfectly clean, and, hopefully there should be not too many issues with that. So, today, for this episode, we're about to be selecting the one last character in the character selection screen from now on. Or even though there might be 2 extra ones, or in this case 3 extra characters, but we'll discuss that during a later time. But anyways, so today we're going to be using Professor Frink, which appears to be, wow, the last unlockable character we can actually just unlock him on.
That monkey is going to pay.
And the fire booster somehow stops moving for some reason when that animation is finished. So, as you can see, he's actually using the flying car. It almost kind of reminds me like a reference to the time traveling or the time machine from Back to the Future. But except that rather than just traveling through the past, present, and future, instead it just actually acts like a hover car. Seems like it. So, anyway, so today, I'm not exactly sure what stage are we going to be using him on. I think from now on, as I said earlier, we actually did finish the Springfield Mountains 3 times, especially the Evergreen Terrace 3 times in a row already. So with that being said though, we're just going to have to select those 4 stages between Entertainment District, Springfield Dam, and lastly the oh no, there's actually 2 more. Unclear Power Plant, and finally the downtown.
Another defiant motorist? You'll soon learn your lesson, friend.
So happy to be on the road with the driving, and the steering, and the cell phone-related mishaps.
Thank heavens someone finally stopped.
Welcome, fellow Earthling. Professor Frink.
Alright, so,
Thanks so
yeah, there's
much.
not much we could, just to discuss through this video. There's not much we can just tell for that. But, I guess that I haven't exactly explained about, the Super Smash Bros. DLC content that will be launched until, like, sometime next year for, Bayonetta as a playable character that, well, I'm actually pretty excited for that still. And, I think the reason being is because, since Bayonetta 1 and 2 has been, although, granted, being Bayonetta 2 just actually released it on the Nintendo Wii U last year, and then they did actually remake the first game on the Xbox 360 and then just remade it onto the Wii U, so it makes it high quality textures and, excuse me, some extra features or something like this, I don't know. But even now, we haven't got any of the Bayonetta games. Maybe we should actually try those games out eventually. Mostly for the Wii U versions. Yeah. Another thing we'd like to point out though is the fact that during the well, after this little character has been, after we actually show off Professor Frink, that during the next video it's gonna be something different. Yeah, I know that. Anyway, so
It's time for
yeah, and then also Professor Frink always constantly saying that that little dialogue right there because well, it's actually really crazy.
Tattoo parlor. Me arm is looking a bit bare.
Alright, so let's avoid traffic now, so things will get a bit more trickier when it comes to this part. So,
That was uncalled
sorry about
for,
that,
methinks.
since I just got something in my throat there, anyway. So yeah, as far as the, oh, great, stupid cars. Anyway, as far as the release date is concerned, well, obviously Cloud has been released recently yesterday. As for those 2 characters, mainly Corn from Fire Emblem Fates, and as
You're
well as
faster than Joey
Bayonetta,
Heatherton.
as far as
Hey,
I'm
hey, where
concerned,
can I take
that
you?
those two
Yeah, take
characters
me
are
somewhere
going to
to
be
eat.
released sometime at February 2016. I'm not exactly sure what specific number that is, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to be revealed those two between like I don't know I'm not exactly sure for like
Next time I'll just
don't know if
steal
it's
the
either
car.
the 5th or the 12th or the 19th
hey,
or
where
just
can I take
26th of
You take
well
me to the girlesque,
you know,
please.
Superior
just
technology
around
means superior results.
sometimes. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see what happens eventually. So even then, that I always found the final smashes between
Professor
those
Frink rides
two
again.
characters who's gonna
that
come
was
in into
quick like
during
Flint.
2016
Hi,
looks
everybody.
pretty
Hi,
devastating.
Zoy!
Especially the
I'm a
Bayonetta
little
one
dizzy
though.
from the
Especially
anesthetic.
if you actually
I'm
watch
just
that
going
in
to
the
sit
the
here for a
direct, that
while.
as what Sakurai said before, that if the player actually just somehow reaches to 100%,
Why do you
while
keep
Bayonetta
crashing
was
into
actually using the
things?
final smash, and then when her gauge is fully maxed out, then basically it does like a devastating KO, which
Frinktastic, if I
you know,
say so
it does
myself.
act very similar
Hi,
to the lava
everybody.
does in
Where to,
the
land
Kirby
traveler?
stage called the Great Cave Offensive. So
Superior
yeah.
technology breeds superior results.
Anyway,
Excelsior!
yeah,
It's okay.
definitely looking
I'm
forward
not
to
sweating
those.
things either.
Yeah, I know
Miss
that.
Hoover says I'll get used to it.
Hey, hey!
Excuse me
Will you
about that.
take me
Sorry
to the
about
tattoo
this.
parlor?
Anyway,
Sean Connery's face, foot on my chest.
Alright then.
another thing we'd like
Oh,
to
we want-
just to point that out is that well, there's not much we did. I'll just discuss through, and also not to mention when we actually trying to do, you know, the Christmas 2015 unboxing videos. But even then, we did pretty good on those things so far. But the only
Ow,
weakest
the
ones of the
collision, it
all, it
hurts
was definitely have to be 2014 version.
Uh-oh.
When it comes
Well,
to
that
the
wasn't
most
supposed to
view
happen.
when it comes to viewers and god darn
You
it,
drive like a wee
stupid little
puke.
cars. I think the only
Welcome,
reason
fellow
being is
Earthling.
because of how the
Your
lower
license
point of views
is
of
good
the
husbands,
2014
nice
during
money,
last
my
year.
saxophone.
I don't know why about this, Sonic. I think it's probably
Thank you
because
for
of how
riding.
we actually
Finally.
split into
I thought
two
we were never
parts
gonna get
rather than just actually
Hey,
the
hey,
full
where
part.
can I take you?
Well, I'm not
Official
exactly
police
sure about
business.
that though,
I tell you
but
where I'm going, but then
anyway,
I'd have to tell you.
as
Superior
far as we do know
technology
already
breeds
that,
superior results.
you guys
See you
probably
around,
shouldn't
silly person. Hey, the law
did
says
not
you're
know
not
this stuff
supposed
for
to
that
drive
already.
that fast,
So
but
anyway,
what the heck? Welcome, fellow Earthling.
Aztec Theater, please.
alright, we'll take
I
him to
don't
the
remember
Abstract
why.
Theater.
Alright then.
Speaking of that passenger we're about to be taking him to, he's the only character he's not become a playable
Whoa,
character in this
that was
game.
incredible.
Oh,
Don't know why
are we
though, but he
here
might have well
already?
just be like, well,
Hey, hey.
Take
sort
me
of
to the
out there.
funeral
But anyway,
home,
as
please.
well as
Superior
the some other
technology
grandpas,
breeds
they
superior
actually,
results.
in this case, the old man playable characters. Because well, I could assume that because of they can't usually drive properly on whatever.
Thank you for riding.
Hallelujah.
Okay, so yeah,
Where
not
to,
much we could
land
just
traveler?
say for this
Candy most
video
candy will
here.
be just
So
fine, thank
yeah,
you.
besides though,
Alright
this is
then.
the last character, the last main character of this game. Well,
Why, you
we'll
worthless
just
hunk of junk.
tackle through 3 extra stuff after the mission mode. Which yes, this game also has mission mode, and I always thought to oh, stupid little
Sorry.
boss.
Hey, hey, where
Well,
can I
whatever.
take
At least
you?
we could actually just try
Requires
ahead, go
sustenance.
ahead and take him
The
to.
nearest eating establishment.
Zoy!
Sorry about this. It's just that well, something's stuck into my throat. But I really
We
apologize for
don't
that,
have
folks.
deflector shields, you know.
Oh, come on,
That
come on.
was
Yee.
Frinktastic, if I
Alright,
say so
sweet.
myself.
That
We
was the
actually just
greatest
got a
ride
safe
in
trip
history.
ranking, so that's
Welcome,
pretty
fellow
good.
Earthling.
I need to go to the Flying Dutchman. They've got all you
Alright,
can
let's
eat
take
jam.
Homer to the Flying
Superior
Dutchman.
technology breeds
Not to be
superior
confused
results.
as for the Flying Dutchman character in the SpongeBob SquarePants TV series. Yeah. So I guess another thing we had to point out though is that, well, recently today, that Star Wars Episode 7
Professor
called
Frink
The
rides
Force
again.
Awakens
Way to ignore this speed
did
limit.
actually came onto the
Where to,
theaters
land
recently
Can you
today.
take me to the music
And
store?
as
I've got to
far as
pick
the
up the
reviews
bagpipes.
of it so far, but according to the Rotten Tomatoes.com, that it received very well to reviews at that point.
My glasses
I think
been
so
taken.
far it gets like 95%, almost 100 though. Yeah, if it does have to be 100, then you'll get a same percentage score from both Toy Story 1 and 2. Oh wow, that was
Still
actually
ain't
really
tipping yet,
swell,
I'm Scottish.
pretty quick. Anyway, oh, now we can destroy stuff.
I am dying
Actually,
to see
let's go ahead and
Cookie
destroy
Blanket.
those, and it makes it
Alright
much
then.
more easier just to get those. There we go. So now we need to find a destination point and just hope for luck. Just don't able to get screwed over by some situations. Yeah, I hope so. If only if the
Great,
cars were actually
Occam's
just to
razor.
be like everywhere throughout this level. Oh, there it is. Make it!
Whoa, that was
Wait,
incredible.
that was
Awesome,
oddly
man.
very
That was
very
the best
close.
ride ever.
But hey, at least we actually got there in
Take me somewhere
time.
to eat. I
Okay,
don't
Planet
care where.
Hope.
Superior
So,
technology breeds
these are
superior
what the
results.
locations takes place into. I'm pretty sure that we haven't mentioned this in the actual playthrough of at the beginning part of this playthrough is that yes, this game also came out in the Game Boy Advance, but it's almost exactly similar for the gameplay department, but except with the newest the changes to that version is that well, the sprites are naturally 2D rather than 3D. You know, this is kind of reminds me of something related to. What's that? It also kind of reminds me of something related to Pac-Man World 2 for the Game Boy Advance. But sure enough, that video will actually, Mickey was done this before in the PlayStation 2 playthrough.
Get him, Smithers.
Maybe one day we could actually do the Pac-Man World game sometime in the future, maybe the
I'm
first
so hungry,
Pac-Man
man. Take
World,
me somewhere with
and
food.
hopefully Mickey will actually do a remake playthrough of Pac-Man World 2 at some day. Yeah, we could do that eventually. Well, those two will actually do those eventually too. So anyway. Oh god, stupid side. Come on, surely we can make this in time. If only if Mr. Burns doesn't disrupt it from our playthrough. Oh, we only got about $11,115 dollars. We were originally gonna get you March, but somehow we didn't get you. Hey, at least the game's somehow not fixed. Yeah, after that dreadful ending into the last part. Anyways, our rating for this is Speed Freak.
Speed Freak.
So yeah, because you know, we reach over to the $10,000, so yeah.
I've seen circus chimps who drive better than you do.
Okay, so we have to finish this video here, so next time on Let's Play The Simpsons Road Rage is that we're about to take a break on Road Rage from now on, because next time around though is that we're about to be tackling through mission mode, as I suggested earlier when we actually start up the Professor Frank playthrough. So yeah, we'll just have to do those. So yeah, see you guys next time. Later, fellas.